How's it going, guys? How's it going? And welcome back to Wholesome ASMR. My name is Matt, and this is our first video doing something like this. I know some of you have asked for kind of a golf let's play, so I ended up golfing on Friday. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do it. It's not gonna be much, but we're gonna try this style out. I went golfing. It was me, Joon Lee, and then my friend Nathan, and he was actually doing a challenge of his own, so I didn't get every shot for him, but some of them are in there. But I do apologize. I was watching it back, and apparently my camera's horrible and super shaky. Like, there's, I guess, just no built-in stabilization or anything. I had never noticed that because my mic is just, on a tripod. It's not moving. But I think next time I'll film this on my phone because it actually might not be relaxing based on how shaky it is. So bear with me on that. I'm just gonna be doing a voiceover on these shots, and yeah, let's get into it. But yeah, bear with me with the shakiness and lack of zooming ability. I'm either gonna use my phone or need to get a new camera for this if you guys like it. So be open-minded to the concept, but the execution's not great. So sorry. All right, so here we go. I'm first up on the tee. I think this is a par 4. I don't remember how many yards, but I'm going to 3 wood because I don't really have my driver right now. So here we go. All right, see how shaky it is. And it was honestly an okay shot. It went straight. I was trying to play a fade, but it didn't. So this is my buddy Nathan. He's in his driver. There it goes. And his draws, or fades, because he's a lefty, to the left, kind of a little further than mine, but over on the left. And then here is Joon Lee. He actually is hitting a breakfast ball. I said I wouldn't say that, but I'm saying it. And he absolutely smokes this one. I think Joon has the best swing out of all of us. Mackie and I's backswings aren't very long, and so right there, Joon did not record enough of my intro shot, but I put it on the green from like 180 yards. I just pointed up there on the green. Sorry, this is really fast-paced. And then Joon duffed it. It rolled just past the beginning of that bunker. So yeah, that's not that great, but I'm up on that green, and then I think Mackie is the next shot. But yeah, Joon duffed that. So here we got Mackie. I don't know, this is probably from like 80 yards. So I keep calling him Mackie, I'll call him Nathan. It'll make it easier. So Nathan, he put it on the green a little towards the back. And now we got Joon's approach shot. So, see him doing his backswings. Mackie and I do not have long backswing. I gotta work on that, but Joon's is very good, and he takes a nice divot after the ball. So, and this shot was so good. You can see his reaction. He put it probably within 6 inches of the hole. The zoom isn't that great, but you can you can kind of see the ball up by the flag, but he put it on the Draymond green. Again, apologies for how shaky this is, but I mean, let's take a moment to appreciate this shot from Joon. I mean, look at that. Well done, Joon. Well done. And then my ball's right there, and the Mackey's was just to the left. So I'm lining my shot up. And there's Nathan. He's asking Joon for the read right here. I have the audio connected, so I'm listening to what we're saying during this time. All right, so I'm asking Joon what I think it's doing. I wasn't sure how hard to hit this because the slower conditions being the fall. but I want to trust it. And this course is not that nice, I'll be honest. Or it's just like a cheaper one. So I left it short, but that's a makeable putt, so I'm not that mad with it, especially with it being my first putt of the day. And here we go. I'm telling Nathan that you should not be scared of it going long. He's just give the distance and hope that it breaks. So we'll see what this putt does. And it didn't break to the left at all. So his base was good, but and then here I go. This is my and also beep the hand warmer on the back. That's the thing on my back. And I push it to the right. That is infuriating. That's the type of stuff that really frustrates you. But yeah, now Nathan has this for par. I think I 3-putted. I had a birdie putt, green and reg, and I 3-putted for bogey. So you can't be doing that. And then, Mackie. So this is technically Mackie's bogey putt because he had won his shot. He had to kind of lay up because there's a tree branch, so he couldn't attack the green. So he had to kick it out, and he hits it for bogey. So here I go. I did not feel confident with this. The ball was up on my feet, and I just decided to go for it, and I duff it. What a horrible swing. I should just reset everything up there, but I was too lazy. Here's my second shot. And okay, but I just push it a little to the right, and it clips the tree. That was a good shot. Joon's shot also went out of play. It went out of play, so this is his third shot because he took a drop and he topped it. And since it's called out, it like hurt his hands. He said his hands felt numb after that. But we were just saying, you guys are gonna think we're horrible because of how we started out. I think that was a good shot by Joon. I think he put it on the front of the green. And then here's my third shot. So, a couple practice swings. I need to work on my aiming because I am aimed so far right. You can see the flag just by my head. And I thought I was aiming more towards that, but I put it on the right side of the green. So, I have a long putt, but I am on the green for a par putt. So, I was just saying I should not have adjusted my aim. And look at this fall foliage from the beautiful state of Michigan. And I'm just talking about how I've gotten lazy with my game since winning the UMich Masters because I haven't really been practicing since then. So I've become complacent, but we'll work on it during the winter. But yeah, I got a long putt here, probably 30 feet. Just trying to put this one close so it can be a good 2-putt. And it breaks a lot to the left. It's actually a very good putt from me. I'm very happy with that. I will take that putt 10 times out of 10. So now I gotta go tap this in again. Sorry for the shaky camera work. We'll work on this. And I almost missed it. This is Nathan's birdie putt, I think. So, we weren't really sure what this one was going to be doing. I think we thought it was going to go to the left, but it didn't. So, his base is good, but I think he wanted that to break a little bit more towards how he was expecting. And then we got Joon. So this is Joon's par putt, I think. Yeah, because he hit 3 since he had to take a drop. I need to take longer clips like this because it just gives me time to narrate as opposed to it just instantly jumping to the clip and I can't give any context, you know. So I actually really enjoy this. This is a lot of fun, kind of watching the rounds back. And Joon almost missed that putt too. So yeah, we've been scraping by on some putts. I obviously missed that first one. But here's Mackie. So, lining it up. He just said, I never miss these during the Masters tournament, so he thinks he's going to miss it. And that's not a good mindset to have. But, luckily for Mackie, he buries it. Or I guess not buries it, it kind of trickles in. But we got a 155 yard par 3 here. This will be our last hole. We got Joon Lee up. What a swing for Joon, and he puts it on the right middle part of the green. So pretty good. And then now I'm up. We're just kind of talking it over. There's my practice swings. Alright, we're gonna step up. Here we go. 150 yards out. And I just kind of draw it to the left. The shot was okay. Just to the right of the bunker. So I'm not in the bunker, but honestly, distance was perfect. I just drew it a little bit, kind of just over by the fringe. We just made a 6-7 reference, so yeah, very funny. And then I was just hitting Joon Lee in the butt with my club right there, so I was not helping out the cameraman. And there's Mackie's shot, and he just started out left, and he put it in the bunker. And I just asked him how his bunker game was, and he said not good. So we'll see how Nathan does out of this bunker. Leave your guess in the comments below. How does this bunker shot go? Feel free to pause the video and take your guess. You can see it's a little wet, but the bunker is actually in pretty good condition considering the course is like super affordable. And if you said it was a phenomenal bunker shot, then you would be correct. I mean, it was a phenomenal shot out of Mackie, and you can see he was excited. You see, the fringe is kind of crappy right here, but I got a little chip. I'm choking up on the club, and we release it, and here we go. And it just doesn't roll out that much because it's fall. It's a little cooler. The ground's a little more wet, but it's a longer putt, or it's a makeable putt, just slightly longer than Mackie's. We're talking about how we need to play more fall golf, which 100% should be a thing for us. The thing is, college football just takes up our weekends, and NFL, so we gotta make some sacrifices, maybe watch some games while we golf. And there's Joon's putt, and I think it's not too shabby. I think he probably wishes it was a little bit inside of that, but definitely a makeable putt. Let's see. We're gonna have him finish up. Let's see what Joon Lee is able to produce here. Can he finish up for the par? That is the question. We all have a par putt. Can Joon Lee execute for a par? And he does. What a putt. Good putt, Joon. Alright. My shot now. We're talking about the thumbnail we're gonna do. I should have had Nathan in it as well, but we had to have someone record the video. So next time we do some golf, if you guys want that, I'll have Nathan in the thumbnail. And I barely trickle it in. I trickle it in. So it it was kind of a scary putt. It breaks hard to the right, and I hate it when putts break away from my feet, like down. I like putting up against the break, but I just had to manage. Alright, we're discussing the break. Telling him to aim just left side of the cup. Left edge, maybe. This is the last shot of the video. Ooh, and he trickles it in. So we all part that hole. That's the last of the footage I have, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Again, sorry for some of the shaky camera work. I'll work on either getting a new camera or using my phone next time. But we had a lot of fun recording that. Obviously it's fall approaching winter, so it's gonna be harder to golf more like that, but I think it's experimental, especially for next year. It wasn't too much work to record those 3 holes. I honestly think 3 holes is fine, and then maybe for some longer videos we can do 6 to 9 holes. So you guys just let me know what you think. I'll try to provide longer length in between shots so I can kind of just talk you guys through what's happening and what we're talking about. But yeah, this is a lot of fun, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to critique my swing. I know it's not the best. I think I ended up +2 through those 3. So yeah, appreciate it, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.